Desk lamps, a topic that I wouldn't have thought that I would cover here, but this one is also from Xiaomi and something that my wife actually chose when we were visiting the Mi store in Dubai. So surprised to actually have my wife. Usually she's the one that tries to stop me from buying stuff, but this was actually her idea to get this. This is intended for my child's desk, as a desk lamp, Tudara. So basically, it's a smart light combined into a desk lamp. So let's have a look. So this is what you get. Again, very Xiaomi true, sleek looking, very nice design. I would say again, I like this very sleek look. Again, to me, very Scandinavian type of design. You get a simple power plug here that goes into the base here. You have this one button really that you can press down to power it on and off, and also works as a dimmer. It goes both ways. So you can flip this up, so it's adjustable depending on how you want the light. Supposedly this is also controllable via the app. I'll have to check that out later. But let's start out by getting this power plug and see what it does. Okay, so I've got the light hooked up to my app. It follows the usual procedure of the lamp exposing a Wi-Fi point that you can connect it to. So that enables me to control the lamp from the Mi Home app. Not sure how much that is going to be used really, than more for configuring the lamp. But let me just turn it on for you. I'll just point it towards you so it's easier to see here. So again, the lamp, the button turns it on, and the dimmer switch enables me to increase or decrease the brightness. The app then enables me to set different modes. I'll just show you the app directly in a second, but you can just see here I'm switching it now to what they call a PC mode, so to help my eyes while I'm using a PC. If I'm turning it back into the reading mode, you can see that it changes. These changes were fairly quick, but I have noticed if I'm just putting it into custom mode, and I'm trying to lower the brightness through the app, and you can notice here that there is a very noticeable delay here, because I have my account, Xiaomi account, linked towards the mainland servers, which is recommended because those are the servers that get the updates the quickest and has usually a bigger feature set than if you point your account towards, for instance, either the European or the service in the States. But the downside of that is, of course, that there's a latency in the network traffic. So this makes the controlling the lamp using the app sometimes a little bit sketchy, because the lag can be several seconds. I'll just show you the app so you can get a feeling for what you can do with that. Okay, let me just show you what you can do with the lamp using the app. You can see right now I have the lamp powered on, and I should be able to power it off. Yeah, there you go. If I just power it back on, I have the option to, there are some predefined here. So I can set it into PC mode, which you can see it gives me sort of a soft light that should supposedly help my eyes if I'm using a screen all the time. If I put it into reading mode, you can see it definitely increases the brightness a lot. There's also a custom mode, but this is where it gets a little bit dodgy, because if I just hold my iPad a little bit forward so you can see both the iPad and the lamp. So pretty much what I can do now is I can move my finger around to select a different color temperature. But what I found is that there's a big delay, and you see now the lamp is changing. So this takes a lot more time than just a simple predefined inputs I'm sending. If I'm trying to, let me see if I can lower the brightness here. Okay, now I've set the brightness to 20. See, now it's changing the temperature because I move my finger around, so it's going back and forth. But really, it hasn't lowered the brightness, I would say, yet. And this makes it more tricky to use the app for this part of it, because again, really, latency of that many seconds makes it very hard to figure out what it is that you're doing, because you're not. I mean, if your inputs come more than a couple of seconds after you've done it, it makes it really hard to use. But I'm really not seeing this as a major problem, because this is really it's probably fun to fool around with right now, but you see, just try and do it again. But I'm not guessing that this is something that will do much. Once you have your predefined set, you'll probably just use them, and those seems to be working fairly quickly. So, but again, you should pay attention to this. But you could probably also fix it by pointing your account towards a server close to you. But again, I've chosen the China mainland server for reasons that this gives me. Let me just see you again. Yeah. So these predefined buttons, they work fairly quickly. But if you're using the custom buttons or this area to define color temperature, you probably have noticeable lag if you are like me using the mainland server and are situated a long way from that. So yeah, I really like this lamp. It's very I like Xiaomi's design. I really like the touch with the wet wire here. So instead of just trying to do a white wire, give it a little bit of edge using a red wire. The folding part works really smooth. The part of it being a smart light, it's nice, but I'm guessing this is not the smart light in my house. I have a lot of those that I will be using the most when you're looking at the smart light part. But of course, it's nice that you can define, the warmth of the light. But really, the predefined should be what I'm guessing at what should be used the most. This lamp costs around 40 euros or like $50 US, which is again fairly cheap if you're looking at what you're getting here. You're getting both a smart light and adjustable stand here. So like always, Xiaomi tends to build stuff that has a good ratio of value for money, and this is no exception. This is going in my daughter's room, so this is her first Xiaomi product. Kudos to her. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get notifications when I'm doing other stuff. See you around.